Hello guys and welcome back to the SQL section of data engineering with Animation. And today we are going to solve 30th question of our SQL series. So let us get directly to the question. So the question is investments in 2016. So there's one table named as insurance which has 5 columns: PID, TIF 2015, TIF 2016, LAT and LON. PID is the primary key. Each row of this table contains information about one policy where PID is the policy holder's policy ID. TIF 2015 is the total investment value in 2015 and TIF 2016 is the total investment value in 2016. LAT is the latitude of the policyholder city. It is guaranteed that LAT is not null. LON is the longitude of the policyholder city. It is guaranteed that LON is not null. So a simple table where a policyholder's ID is given, his investment in year 2015 and 2016 is given, and LAT and LON defines his place of residence in respective of latitude and longitude. Okay. Write a solution to report the sum of all the investment values in 2016. So we have to do a sum of TIF 2016 for all policy holders who, there are two conditions, have the same TIF 2015 value as one or more policy holders. By this it means that suppose for one, the TIF 2015 value is 10. So there should be some other policy holder with a PID who should have same TIF 2015 value, have the same TIF 2015 values, one or more other policy holders. So one will qualify for this, three will qualify for this, and four will qualify for this because TIF 2015 is same for these three. Okay. Now the second condition is are not located in the same city as any other policy holders. Okay, that is the latitude and longitude attribute pair must be unique. By this it means that this 1010 should be unique. No other person should live in the exact 10 latitude and 10 longitude place. So basically this 2 and 3 will not be counted because again these forms are duplicate. So removing that, if we see, the output should be 45 because 1 satisfy the first condition, 3 satisfy the first condition, and 4 satisfy the first condition. But 3 doesn't satisfy the second condition because there's a duplicate in lat and log. So the output would be addition of 5 and 40, which would be 45. And yes, that is the answer. You can go through the explanation to understand more. I will quickly jump to the coding section. So again, there would be two queries, one to solve this problem, another to solve the latitude and longitude problem, and then we will use an intersect keyword to take a common out of that and sum the value. So I will quickly start with the first query. I am taking first condition first. Okay, so the table name is from insurance. So basically the first condition will be solved using a self-join condition. Now consider this table as insurance 1 and this table here with the other example that is given as table 2. Okay, so from insurance I1 comma insurance I2, what will the condition where T1 dot TIF 2015, where I1 dot TIF underscore 2015 is equals to I2 dot TIF 2015, means the value in 2015 column should be present in the second table as well. We have just made a duplicate table out of this one to easily understand the self join. So this 10 should be present in this second table under the 2015 column. So that is the first case, I2 dot div underscore 2015. Now one problem is there that it will also consider this row, means a duplicate PID would be there because one will also go and check the one here, the first row in the second table. So what will give? I1.PID should not be equal to I2.PID, and I1.PID is not equals to I2.PID. And for your understanding, I am selecting everything as of now. Select PID, comma tiv underscore 2015, comma tiv underscore 2016, comma lat, comma long. And one thing I'm missing, that I have to place I1 for everything, because we are taking the data from the first table. The second table is only for a check, so that there would be I1. I1. Okay, so I will run this and see what my output is. I1, there's something. I1 dot I1, that two times where I have. Oh, sorry. Run this. So everyone, I hope you would have understood this self join, how we are doing it. Now see the answer. Now this 4 was joined to see, we have 4 occurring twice. Good, because 4 has two matching values where their PID is not same. One for PID 1 and one for PID 3. Similarly, 3 also have two joining values where PID is not same. One for PID 4, one for PID 1, and similarly. One thing we can do, just to remove this duplicate so that we get a perfect result, select distinct. Now you will see only one entries, and that is the required first table that we want. So see, so one entry for both. Now 2 is filtered out. Okay. Now second filtering we have to done is that we have to remove 3 as well, because 2020 is duplicate with PID 2. So how to remove this? Well, let us run the second query. Select again the same things. Uh, PID, comma, I will just quickly keep copying it so that I don't make again some syntax error. 2015, then div 2016, then lat, and then long. From insurance, okay, from insurance. Now let's give this insurance some value, I3, for now. That if there would be some join requirement, it, we can easily use this alias. I3, I3, and I3. Now what will be the where condition? See how they have given where the pair. So how to make pair out of this? Just use concat, lat, and lot. Not in, not in, select distinct concat of lat, comma, lon from insurance, where that PID of insurance is not equals to this PID, the I3.PID. And that is why I used alias, because I got a hint that somewhere this might be used as I3.PID. Okay, I will explain you what it is doing. See, it is selecting all columns from table I3 where the combination of lat and lon is not present in any other column. So this using this, it will give it this will give you set of distinct latitude and longitude, this subquery, but it will eliminate or ignore where the PIDs are same, because we have already given that PID is not equals to I3.PID. So only these three entries will come, and when it will be compared, it satisfy the condition, so it will be processed for the output. When it goes for 2, uh, except 2, every other latitude and longitude pair would be present for the subquery, but this time 2 has a duplicate value, so it would be ignored. Now, how to join these two? We have to get the common value, so intersect is the function to use, and let me run this and see. We should get 40 and 5 as of now, the values. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we have got 40 and 5 in our output. Now we have to just sum this. So what you can do, take the complete thing as a subquery, just put a parenthesis, done, and one parenthesis here. Give it a just an alias for this query and just do select a, no, sum we have to do, right? Sum of a dot div underscore 2016 as div underscore 2016. Okay, now see what we got after intersection this. Now we have to only do sum, right? There's no need to do group by because we have to find the sum of the complete table that we are getting. And from, and if you want to do a round of this, so get a round and just you want two decimal places, so this will work. Okay, now let's run this and I hope we should get the desired result. So classic case of self join and intersection, and see we got our output. Okay, so the first scenario is taken care by the self join, and you can take out a paper and make similar copies of two tables and then see how it is joining. You will uh, get more clarity how self join works. We have used where the investment amount in 2015 is same as investment amount in 2015, the second table, only the PID should not be same. Otherwise, it will be considering the same row as well. That we don't want. Second case, with the combination of latitude and longitude should be unique. So I am doing not in, and I am checking with every other uh, pair of latitude and longitude present in that table, and just checking that the PID should be different. So we are not checking for the same PID, right? And after this, when we get this table, and we just have to do a sum and round it to two decimal places. So I hope you would have understood this question. Yeah, it is a bit tricky, but yes, it is a classic case of joins and how intersection work. And this type of question will open your mind and you would be more confident while solving any SQL queries. So keep learning and keep practicing. All the best, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.